Quantum realm. Jesus.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, I'm good.
Just come with that mask right now, you want?
No, I'm straight. Well, yeah, I mean, what's... I'm about to be Darth Vader. Oh, shit, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. Oh, shit.
I think that.
Lou. No, you can't.
You need the respirator?
It was stronger, not anymore.
It's not that strong. Kyle's is standing right in front of me.
I got a high tolerance. I mean, you know shit about spraying gold spray paint into a bag. Or the chrome spray paint. I don't know. That's some chunky ass shit, though. I don't know.
I mean, I once spray painted some shoes like silver.
No, we're good.
That's about it, bro.
Like, I don't know for real but like apparently like one of the either gold or silver or something like that spray paint like gets you even more lit.
I heard that.
Motherfuckers like spray it into a like paper bag and puff that shit.
Yeah.
It's some junky ass shit. If you see people with like fucking like silver around there.
Yeah, I heard that too. Like because the different pigments that are needed for different colors.
Yep.
Those particular ones are very.
Is it worth it,
dude? I mean, if you need to get high so bad that you're doing it off spray paint,
try it.
It's probably worth it.
It's
It's probably worth it.
I recorded all of this, just so you know. You can go ahead and play.
It's recording?
Yeah, it's recording. Right?
Is it? No, it's not.
It's not?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, I was like, the timer's definitely
it's
good.
It is recording.
Alright, let's do this.
Do we even need the intro then? Like, we've already...
Nah, just play the music.
Play it?
Play the music.
Play the fucking music. Let me see that pen. Alright, yeah? Take some, man. Get the other one, too. Hello. Oh, this is crazy. Never would have imagined.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hey.
Who designed these ones?
The designs? You can have
Mindy
did all of it?
Mindy did all of it.
Okay,
That's dope.
Minnie did everything you didn't do.
That's sick.
Everything I didn't do?
No, he did.
Oh, I was like, I don't design shit, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Mindy, she's awesome, bro. Like, shout out to Mindy. Straight up. What's good, though, everybody?
What's going on,
What's wrong,
everybody?
man?
Back again. Kind of not really back. It's kind of this is the first, right?
Yeah, I'm low.
Live on scene here at Garfield Galleria.
At the Unofficial.
At the Unofficial.
Art gallery.
This place is sick.
I don't know if it's the spray paint going on or if it's just the vibes, but I'm feeling a little different, boys.
I just think you get so high sometimes, and you just start flipping out, and you just try to find an excuse like, "Oh no, I'm not too high." It couldn't have been the weed. It has to be the paint, bro.
It's the paint.
It's so strong.
Couldn't have been the six backwoods.
Right.
Hey, I was only number 4. Chill.
Now here we are. What are we on? Episode 22? 21. 21. You know, I mean...
It's 21.
21.
Yeah, it's the legal episode. Finally made it to legality.
All right.
Could buy its own booze.
So, started how we always started. I'm A. Jones, here with Jay.
Oh, dude. It's nuts in here. I can't not move. I'm hitting shit. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Young Hippie. This is dope. I'm just gonna pass the K-Bug, man. What's up, K-Bug?
Oh, we're out here, man, for the first time on location. Different vibe, not in
So
the bakery,
different.
but it's cool.
You know, it's
way
bigger,
cooler.
right? The vibe is bigger.
It's
It's
open.
not caged. I don't feel caged in.
It's not hot in here.
It's not hot in here.
It's not as smoky because
Well, I mean, I'm not even gonna say that's a detriment.
nah, but there's a better scene. There's a way better scene in here. There's so much fucking art. It's
alive.
ridiculous.
You know,
I can't even wrap my fucking mind around it. I'm just looking around trying to figure it out, and it's mind blowing, dude. Andy.
So why don't we tell the people who we have here?
As always, we got a special guest. We got Andy with the Unofficial here.
Unofficial,
Go ahead and talk about you, man.
Well, I'm born and raised here in Phoenix. Artist. I got my boy Josh. Both Joshes over there. Alastair. One's a street artist, graffiti artist. The other one's printer. My screen printer over here. He's at a single station setup right over here to the left. He's been going hard past couple days. It's Art Detour 31. So all the studios and venues around downtown have been open. So thought it'd be a good chance to take advantage of that.
It's so crazy that you're here because I was telling these guys about, what was it, a month?
Maybe about a month ago.
month before, because I do Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
I dropped somebody off here, and they're like, yeah, you should check this place out. If you know anybody that's looking for a space for art and whatnot, you should come here because it's affordable, and the owner is really, really cool. And then, what do you know? He finds you, and you not only have your art gallery here, you live here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
how awesome is that? It's just like, it's crazy how the universe works, brings things
That's crazy.
full circle.
Yeah.
I want to definitely get into your stuff here. We always got to recap the week. So
week.
I usually start it off. So I'm gonna go with you, Jay. You're gonna start it off this week.
How was the week? I just got back from California. It was a good time. I needed it. You know what I'm saying? Not like I still wasn't fucking working and thinking about shit, but just the time with the fam. If you are planning to go to Disneyland right now at this time, I'm gonna warn your ass. The reason why them tickets is so cheap is because all the rides are not open.
Bro, I be hearing Disneyland commercials.
Hella cheap right now.
All the time.
Yeah, that's because, and if you listen to it, it's only till May 29th the tickets are this cheap. They're refurbishing.
When all the rides open.
Yeah. The castle itself was covered up, like with a picture of the castle and Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God.
So if you were going to take a picture, you're taking a picture in front of a picture.
You could have done that shit at home.
Yeah.
I
what
came
I'm
to
saying?
propose in front of this picture of the castle.
Yeah. Because they don't advertise that shit. You sure don't see it on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to say nothing. They want you to. They still want you to come.
Yep.
They ain't even got signs out front. You don't know till you get in the park.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a big building.
Big ass castle, bro. The whole thing is covered. It's covered.
It's just like a
surrounded.
fucking big ass paper.
It's like a big ass curtain around
Wow.
Damn.
And they spent hella money thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work.
We'll just trick them.
Yeah. They won't even
bro,
care,
let me tell you something. Like, it was still packed, but you could notice like the lines weren't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was more packed because of how they had a lot of shit blocked off for construction.
Right.
But
So you had
other
to
than
just.
that,
I'll ride this.
I was mad as fuck because like when I go, I'll be looking forward to riding Space Mountain. That's my shit. That shit's closed.
Shut down.
It's closed. Astro Blasters, the Buzz Lightyear is like blocked off. Like you can't even see Buzz Lightyear.
Should have went to Universal, bro.
I got 2 kids, so they can't ride everything.
That's right.
So that's what the turnaround was. The fact that I have 2 kids, we got to ride all the kids' rides. You know what I'm saying? So
you really got. You still got.
I still got the good full experience. My son went on the Thunder Mountain, terrified the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. Definitely made sure I had hippie life on every single day. Got a couple fucking compliments on that, but other than that, like, I'm just glad to be back home, man. We got the fucking snapbacks just dropped Friday. We got some teasers for you guys. Definitely something special that'll be at Blazedware. I don't want to talk too much about Blazedware. I'll share that with the fellas, or we can share that with later on within the show.
We'll talk about that.
But to recap, that was the week in a nutshell.
Cool. I'll go. Crazy week, I mean, it seems like we're just getting busier and busier and busier and busier, taking on more things, having more opportunities come to us, and just like, I think we're kind of starting to hit our stride as far as like what we do and how we do things, and that's great because like as an artist, like my shit's crazy right now as far as like I'm working hard on that, working with a lot of different artists. I just made a song with my good friend DF, man. Excellent singer, bro. The guy can freaking sing. Making a song with Fonz. I'm still working on that King Dumb song. That one has to be really the right one because he's. I definitely think that we got a lot of potential there as far as the way our styles work and whatnot. other than that, man, I mean, my shit's boring, dude. I just been thinking.
Right. Okay, I gotta ask then if you're not gonna talk about it. You performed a brand new song on Friday night. What was that one called?
Oh yeah, that one. I did record. So on Friday, I needed a song because I wanted to do Icon Fridays. I wanted to do it big. You know what I mean? I like my stuff I have now, but I want something new, something fresh. So Friday was crazy. I had my studio session from 9 to 1. And I went in there, and I had most of the song. I had like 80% of the song done. So I wrote the song, whatever there was left of it, recorded it, and then I told my engineer, I was like, I'm gonna perform this tonight. And he's like, you probably should do that. Because in the booth, I was like, fuck it up, like, damn, I don't remembering the words and shit like that. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. So got that done. Then I went to another studio to mix the song that I had with Epps. Then after that, it was time to get ready for the show. I went there, performed, killed it, killed all three songs, even the new one.
Yeah, that song was sick.
I tell you what, he didn't. If he missed something on the new one, I didn't know because I hadn't heard it before. But nobody knew because it didn't sound like he missed anything. If he did.
And the thing is, like, my thing right now is I'm taking a step up, a big step up. All my stuff from here on out be professionally recorded, sound professional, and I think even at me performing it, I could tell the difference. The feel of the takeover, take off. Actually, it's not takeover. It's take off. This takeoff was different. It just felt bigger, better than anything that I've done before, and that's how all my music's gonna be from here on out. Just.
Awesome,
as good as can be.
dope.
That's my week in the nutshell. Locked in a partnership with Fonz, man. I'm gonna be helping him do his thing and push forward. I'm just basically trying to get my hands in as many different cookie jars as I can right now to expand my network and to help.
You're doing good, bro.
That's awesome.
That was a fucking dope song, man. I was like, sheesh.
I'm getting the master tonight, so I mean,
sheesh.
we'll do some
Okay,
shit.
but what about you, man?
I don't know, man. I don't feel like I did anything this week.
Me neither.
I just sat around and did nothing.
You were not active in the group chat. It was just...
but we kind of needed a break, bro.
Yeah, no, that was what...
We needed to breathe.
It was kind of what last week was taking a break.
Right. Because
I don't know, man. I was floating on Blazeware all week.
Blazeware.
I felt like,
Bro.
fuck it, man. I'm gonna sit back and kick back and enjoy this for a minute because
That was
to me,
mind-blowing.
that was what, Saturday afternoon?
Sunday, right? Oh,
Saturday.
Friday.
I don't know what you're talking
it doesn't.
about.
I don't care what day it was.
Jordan and I went over there
I left
last
in
Saturday
California.
afternoon, and we talked to the dude, and Jones met us over there. We went in and we talked to the dude. We went back to your place. We got the gear. We put it in the shop.
That was Saturday.
I've been just chilling on that, enjoying that as a accomplishment for the week.
Nobody can do that.
And now it's time to get back to work.
Exactly.
So
That's what we're here
simply
for.
stated, for anybody who didn't know, we got our merchandise into a shop, clothing shop. It's in the fucking window. You can't miss it. Blazed Wear. And yeah, it's
on
been
Glendale Avenue in downtown Glendale.
Yeah, in the heart of our fucking hometown,
It's like 56 or 57.
56th
Yeah.
Avenue
Like
in
right
Glendale.
457.
But yeah, man, we got so much gear in there. We got our tie-dyes in there. We got our original fucking designs in there. We just brought out the snapbacks, so those are in there. And we're going to be dropping something off special here. I might drop them off today. But we'll be dropping something special we made here officially at Andy's shop. Andy, what's a week for Andy look like, man?
Yeah.
What does Andy do during the week?
I do a lot, man. So Mondays and Tuesdays. Monday nights are my unexpected art gallery. I do mural Mondays there. Tuesdays is my only night really that I don't have any kids and no other responsibilities anywhere. So once I get home from work, because I work during the day, I just paint. I paint all night long. Other people, Josh usually comes over, Lasser over there. We usually paint, and then I pick up my daughter Wednesday and have her until Sunday, and then I have my other daughter Friday till Sunday morning. So I have the kids that rest of that week. So like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are my hard art days, and I'm going like nonstop when I'm not at work.
And how does that like take a toll on you trying to balance all the art you do and being a parent at the same time?
So what I kind of found a little balance for me is like when I'm at work and shit, I'll do a lot of my graphic work because I could do it like on my breaks or at lunch or whatever. I could do graphic design. And then when I get home, I could paint and stuff. But if the kids are there, I usually don't. And once they go to sleep, though, I'll paint for a few hours and then crash out.
I'm curious to know how you got here. Like,
Yeah,
how
this is crazy.
your story as far as, like, where you came from and how you came to this gallery and said, hey, you know what? This is where I want to be at.
So I didn't even find this gallery. More found me than anything. Like beginning of 2018 was a little rough. I was at my mom's couch for a minute. I was looking for a new place to stay, and I saw a Facebook group page or a post. I think on one of the Arizona art groups, and someone posted about a studio, and the owner here had commented on it. Said, "Hey, check out this place." So I swooped in and checked it out.
That was it, huh?
Yeah, it came through, and I thought it was just gonna be like this little spot, and then that room. Because it said studio several times in there. So I'm like,
This is more than a studio.
And then I'm like, hey, but what are these French doors right here? Because they were blocked off with like a paper or something. I'm like, she's like, oh, that's yours. And she opened it up. I'm like, I'm in.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
This is dope, man.
I mean, it's a little more than what I wanted to spend on a new place, but I'm like, it's going to be worth it.
But it's worth it, bro, because you have so much stuff in here. Like even this painting right here, and I don't know if you guys can't see it, but this is sick, bro.
Yeah, that's why Ben Goings, he works, he does a lot of work with the 9 Gallery downtown. I think it's on Grand Avenue. He does that. It's all stenciled, handcrafted stenciled right there. It's so sick.
And even watching you work the day that we came in here, when you look at your art, it's different. Like, it's different.
Yeah.
It's so familiar, but it's so different at the same time. And then when you put it all together, like, okay, I see the vision now.
That's exactly what I tried to go for. Really, like when I was in college, I used to study Impressionism a lot. Impressionists, and what they wanted to do was regenerate the feeling of what it felt like to be in a certain place. I started with graffiti, then I went to fine art when I went to college. Didn't graduate. I dropped out a little before, but I kind of took that with me. I like recreating kind of what it felt like to be in certain places. Kind of like that painting right there down the highway. We've all been down that highway. We know what it's like.
Exactly.
I just like to recreate what it felt like, so kind of remind people of those certain.
It's beautiful.
And then when you look at it, you can make out like what it is and whatnot, but you can't read it.
Yeah.
So you don't dive deep into it. It's just a vibe.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Man, I've driven.
It's like a drunk drive home.
Yeah, it's more the feeling is the point of it than the. Because if I write those letters clearly, then you're thinking about that sign. You're like, why is that sign so important? It's not the sign. It's just that. That's on the 202, right when you hit that little hill, like right on, I think it's like 32nd Street, right after that.
Yeah.
And it makes that little lip, and then you see downtown Phoenix, and this like right at sunset, you'll see
exactly where that is.
You'll hit that certain spot, and then that's when you're like, oh shit, I'm in downtown. Then you get stopped by traffic, and you're waiting there for 45. So.
Gotcha.
I wanted to get out there with my camera a lot of times. And
yeah.
I wish I could take a picture right here.
I tried for a long time, and every time I could, since I'm going so fast on that corner, and there's so many cars, you can't really do it. But one day I slowed down a lot. Everyone's pissed, and I just pulled out my phone. It's gonna be worth it.
How do you know what it is that you're gonna paint? Like, is it just like, because me with my tattoos, it was just like, hey, I'm gonna get a tattoo today. Walked in a tattoo shop. This is what I want. Boom, tap me up. Like, is that how your process works as far as like your art?
As far as my oil painting.
Here's my arm.
As far as my oil painting
really.
goes, no, and kind of like that a little bit. Not really. It's just mainly moments, like that beer pong painting one right there. That was after a party, one of my last parties in college over there in El Mirage, and we used to just party all the time there. And I needed the last party, and I took that photo afterward.
Okay.
All the Dixie cups and Dos Equis bottles. So it's just those certain moments. I'm like, you know what, this is dope, and I can kind of feel it there, and I'll just take a picture and I'll paint it later.
So that's kind of your process. You see the moment, like you're always looking for that moment, kind of, and it kind of jumps out at you, and you're like, oh, let me get a picture of that. I'm gonna paint that. Like,
yeah.
That's cool.
Like, I don't even have to really look for it because those are, I mean, like the best moments are the ones that drop out at you, and you're like sitting there, you're like, damn, this is dope, and then you'll take certain pictures, and that's what I do. Like yesterday, I took one, and the DJ was right here, and Josh was over here screen printing, and then there's people walking everywhere. I stood right there in the doorway and I like held my phone up and did like a panoramic. That was pretty dope. The people moved, but that's okay. I'd rather have them move anyway because then I'll get fixated on those details.
Right.
So I'd rather them be moving and not clear at all. So
I think how I envision like the way you do things is when you're watching a movie and the character sees something and it flashes back to that moment. That's how I see you working. Like you're in the moment, take a picture of it. Then when you draw it, like all around this place here, you have different moments. You can go look at that picture and be like, "Damn, I remember that day. This and this and this happened, so on and so forth." That's freaking dope, dude.
Yeah,
That's super dope.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cool when other people look at it also and they're like, "Hey," and then they'll talk about their own stories or they'll talk about their own experience and like, "Hey, that looks exactly like my nephew's bedroom or kitchen or whatever. Hey, I remember that highway." And they just talk about their own thing. That's cool.
That's one of my favorite things to do when people are like looking at my pictures is like hearing what they say and like hearing what emotions and what stories it like triggers for them. And sometimes it's like similar and sometimes it's like two polar opposites.
Right.
But like to me as an artist, that's what I think's cool about hearing other people's interpretation of what my art is. More so than, I mean, I already know what it means to me. You know, hearing what it means to other people is cool.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with Jay. Like those cakes that you make, like that birthday cake.
Right, shit.
That's a moment, bro. That's huge. Like the cake is literally the biggest part of the party when you cut the cake, bro. Yeah. And you killed that.
That shit was, I can't lie. That shit fucking blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, son, like you really did that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how fucking hard I was on my shit before. Like, I've thrown some cakes out because I didn't like them. I'm talking full trash, like, get the fuck out of here type shit.
I bet it still tasted good.
I bet it tasted bad to you.
I would have ate it.
I didn't even eat it. Like, that's the crazy thing is I don't eat my shit. That's weird. When I bake it, like, I sell it to other people. So
I think that's normal for cooks, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I sell it to other people and get their reaction. So if they're like, you need to... Because to me... I'm going to make it to how I think it needs to taste. And that's what I do. Like, I'll try my batter before I put it in the oven, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if somebody's like, hey, you need to do that, then I'll take that into consideration. But, you know, if it's something crazy like, oh, you need to put an extra pound of butter in there, like, hold up, bro. Let me see what your cakes look like. Yeah. You know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's just a cake from Price. That's
you know what I'm saying? And those motherfuckers are frozen, to be honest with you. And that's the thing. That's like, I've been really getting pressed to like go work at Fry's and shit. And that would be cool and all, but they don't make their own cakes.
Bro, did you hit up that? I literally tagged you in a post.
Really?
My friend, the guy that made this song with Epps, he's a manager at a bakery. He's looking for a pastry chef.
Why don't you just give me his number?
Because I tagged you in the post. And
I don't think I looked at that post.
Well, I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right.
There we go.
I'm gonna get you right, bro.
Niggas gonna be in this bakery. I got this fire ass.
Except there's a drug test.
There might be a drug test.
Hey, hands up emoji.
There might be a drug test.
Drugs. Well, it looks like
we'll figure it out. We'll work it out.
I couldn't imagine there being a drug test to be a pastry chef. But
I mean,
it's all right, guys. Who hasn't taken a drug test before and not passed it?
I've always passed everyone.
I have a medical card, people.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter.
I'm good.
I was just kidding, actually.
Yeah. Either way, I'm fine.
Either way. Pastry chef.
I got you.
I got some heat in the fridge, though. Fucking Oreo cake I'm working on. Like, it's crazy.
That's gone, bro.
It's crazy. It's not even sold yet. It's not even sold yet.
I'm telling you, but when it comes out, it's gone. It's gone.
I'm gonna put a whole chocolate wall on the side of it. Like, I'm gonna take chocolate and make these fucking lines, and then I'm gonna turn it into a wall, and then I'm gonna put it around there, and then I'm gonna take some whipped cream, I'm gonna make some little roses, and put half of an Oreo in there. Then I'm gonna take some chocolate and probably hit it on the top. Boy, I'm about to go ape shit on that. And it's gonna be finished by the time people hear this, so it's not like y'all niggas can go out and try to copy it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
That shit's gonna be so fire, and it's not sold yet, so I might not sell it. I might just eat it.
Nah, you need to sell that. That
shit sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy, bro. I did want to ask you, I mean, since we already talked about your roots, like, what's your forward vision? Like, where are you going?
So I also do graffiti writing, a lot of graffiti writing. That's not so much the moments. The moments I was referring to is like more my oil painting.
Right.
But like graffiti lettering, I mean, that's something I've done before oil painting. That's just something I'm passionate about. Also, like I just like those letters. I like making those letters. They say a lot. They can say a lot. So I just want to create that like unofficial space where between the fine art world and the graffiti world, because it's not really accepted a lot of places, you know.
Gotcha.
Like here in the show, that's specifically what I chose these 15 artists to be here. There's some fine artists over there, and then there's graffiti writers on this side. Just because growing up, like I'm more of a quiet kind of guy. I kind of stay to myself, and so I never really got out that much at all. Like in college, I could, because in college, you know, my professor would send me out there, and that's it. But on my own, then I'm like, you know, it's not the same. So I'm not that, you know, I just don't really
want
care.
to do your thing.
I didn't really care about them like trying to sell my shit or anything. I was trying to make art, and I would just party a lot.
Cool.
So like now that I'm older, you
trying
know,
to make some money,
trying to do something, and trying to like get out of the day job, and trying to like help everyone else around me. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm not trying to like I get sidetracked real easy.
Yeah.
So like I could my goals will get blocked, or like I'll just do stupid shit sometimes. And I haven't in a long time because I'm 30 now. So So ever since I started trying to get serious about everything, I've been making like short-term goals instead of long-term goals, and that's been working out well the past.
And that's the best thing to do. You know, you set your long-term goal for whatever it is going to be, shoot for the stars. Then you use your short-term goals to try to meet that mark. And so even if you don't meet whatever it is, you already know you overset it anyways, and any success is good. I feel that. I feel that
absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's lit.
My long-term goal used to be own my own gallery, like own my own art gallery. That's all I really wanted to do is just
still good. That's still
my gallery.
That's still a good goal. That's a good goal, bro.
But you got goals to get there now.
Yeah,
right.
My first art studio. That's the first step right there, and then here I am. So,
and I think I've said it on here like a million times in the million different podcasts. But I mean, you got to be realistic, right? Especially with art, like you have to be realistic. Like, regardless of how good you know you are, you have to be like, well, I have to set actual milestones, like sell this many, like sell 10 paintings. Then, okay, well, I sold 10. Now I can sell 20. Now I can sell 40. This and that, so on, so forth. You're like, I'm going to go out and sell 1,000. Like, probably not. Probably not, right? So I feel that as far as being realistic.
Your first show ain't going to be at the Met.
Right. Not going to be selling out fucking Madison Square Garden when you just put out your first track. Like,
Yep.
Good luck.
You got that right.
We got shirts going back there. Some
that's
new official hippie life shit going on.
That's my guy, Josh Cruz. We went to high school together, and elementary school.
Josh, you want to come say what's up,
Come
bro?
over here, Josh.
On through.
Say what's up.
Right here.
Yeah, man.
Step up right up to the table.
Say what's up. Talk about what you do, man. Tell us about your
Screen
business.
printing, I've been doing this for about like 2 years now. I've owned the business for 2 years now. But I've been doing this since I was probably about like 12. I was lucky enough that my father was a manager somewhere, and I would get in trouble and be suspended. And so he would bring me to work, and it ended up being I learned something there instead of just being there. And as you can see, it kind of paid off. I have my own business. I don't have to work with nobody.
See, kids get suspended.
It works, I'm telling you.
There's a way
behind
for everything.
Yeah.
But
So,
I mean, like,
what's your business called?
Serigrapher Screen Printing.
Awesome.
It's actually made up name to represent what we do, which is serigraphy, which is like the old school method of pushing ink through a stencil. And that's how we create the majority of our t-shirts, trying to keep to that original trade, like keep that alive. As everything's becoming like really digital nowadays, it's taking over the market in like smaller runs, but in really big runs and stuff like that, screen printing is always more conventional, I guess, time efficient, cost-wise and all that. So
Right.
That's why I want to just try to keep that alive,
That's what's
That's
up,
the goal,
man.
I guess.
Hey,
You
John,
guys went to the same school or like
Yeah, we went to
cool.
elementary school together. We actually had German Shepherd puppies together.
Oh, okay.
My
So
dog.
you guys are brothers then.
Yeah.
Anytime you have some dogs, you got some dogs.
Our dogs are siblings.
Yeah, your family.
My dad used to always try to hustle. Like, he always get German Shepherds. He'd make sure they're full bred and try to breed them just so he can sell them all off. And
That was a big
his dad
thing.
had
Wow.
fuck yeah, it is. He does it with boxers now too. And he'll buy boxers and Yeah, do his thing.
Y'all niggas need boxers. Hit Andy's dad up.
Yeah, right. You looking for a dog?
So his dad down the street had a German Shepherd. So then my dad linked up with them, and then and now we're linking up on the t-shirts and stuff.
Full
So
circle.
That's
He's-
what's
Works its
up,
way
bro.
around.
yeah,
Do you guys always collaborate? Like with everything do you do most of the time? Do you guys collaborate?
he's done my
or-
2 main shirts.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a couple other shirts that I was experimenting with, like DTG stuff, and I didn't like it. Screen printings, he's the best. That's what I go with. If I'm on like something real done, a real good project, I go to him for sure. And then we linked up on this, and this was super last minute. I think he put this together like a few days ago. He's like, "Hey, I'll go buy a single station setup and all this other equipment that I didn't know what it was." I'm like, "If you want, do what you gotta do, man. That's dope." And I really didn't. I don't know. I wasn't sure if it was one of those things where like, "Yeah, I'll get it," and then
Yeah,
not
that's
really for
dope.
sure. But then he shows up and he has all his equipment. I'm like, "Oh fuck, hell
I had
yeah!"
more, but it went bad. I turned it on, it blew a fuse.
Oh,
Motor
shit.
froze. I was like, oh man. Had this sweet dryer. It was a nice little setup to just run the conveyor dryer out here.
Oh,
right.
is that with the blow dryer?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
trying to
okay,
blow dryer.
okay.
The heat
Not a
gun, you know,
problem.
old
That's
school.
all
but,
good.
hey,
I
it
even
does the trick, you know.
I was supposed to give him the designs by Thursday too, and I've just been busy this past week. Like Thursday, I went to the art gala, and then Friday I had stuff here. And I mean, you guys know because I've done work for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's gonna be done Thursday, and it might be next Thursday.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, just whenever you're done,
Yeah, you guys are
don't
you guys
to
are
me,
cool.
bro. I ain't
Some people
tripping.
don't like you very much, but I'm like, hey, I try to be honest every time.
But really, if you want the best work,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't put like somebody on like a strict
Yeah.
time
And I
frame when
wasn't
it comes to
tripping 'cause it
art.
was,
You
like-
know what I mean?
You're
Because
gonna get manufactured art if you
Yeah.
yes,
on a
exactly.
manufacturing schedule.
You're gonna get something that's I maybe wasn't used this before. Copy paste.
Oh,
This is
look
for
at it.
you. Hey. But if you
Hey.
want somebody to take time to put detail in it, you have to give them that.
Hey, how
time,
you
right?
doing?
Hey, how you doing, Susie?
Good.
I think especially because I'm not a designer, a graphic designer anyway. Like I just started doing digital stuff like maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Even like I'm more so an artist, so like I'll try to like if you ask me to do like just some real basic like a circle with like the logo inside, like normal text and everything. Like it'll take me about 45 minutes to figure out how to throw that text on that path. So like, but as digital art goes, like this right here, these stickers.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fuck yeah.
That shit was tight.
I'll toss
dude.
that out real quick. Like,
Yeah, I didn't. You hit me up too. You were like, "Hey, bro, I got some dope shit for you." I was like, "All right." Like,
yeah, we
cool.
met at the AZ Hip Hop Festival. I don't
Yeah.
know how we met, but I know I remember seeing you.
You ran into me and you were like, "Yo, your shirts are dope," and I was like, "Thanks, bro. We have a podcast." You're like, "Fuck yeah, let me come on your podcast." Like, I was like, "All right, cool." You know, he was like, "Come by later. I'll be doing a live painting." I wasn't able to make it, but before I left, I stopped by, and you gave me
That little mindset one.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here.
Oh wow.
And this shit's always up in my I keep it up in my my kitchen, right by my weed.
That's right.
Mindset. So yeah, man, after that you were just like, "Hey, I want to draw you something," and I was like, "All right, bro, that's fine." And you fucking came out with like 6 of them, bro. I was like, "Damn, dude, like I was only expecting 1, but 6, all right." And I sent it to them, and they were like, "Bro, that shit's fire."
Yeah, I was like, where did you get this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, who did this?
Yeah. So then I talked to you. That's when I talked to you. I was like, "Let's get you on the show." And then you were like, "Well, we're doing something on St. Patty's Day or that weekend." And I was like, "That's perfect." You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big weekend for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you were like, "You could do the podcast here." And I was like, "Shit. I mean, we don't do live like that," because I think we were misunderstanding about how the podcast actually went. So
But with that being said, you kind of sparked
yeah.
the idea of
'Cause I
like, hey,
told
we should
Kyle.
probably get our own. We
Yeah.
were already talking about getting our own stuff,
Yeah.
but we just didn't
That
kind of know how
pressed
to
the,
do it.
like,
Oh,
button.
that's tight.
you
Yeah,
you
that-
say him saying that was like,
Yeah.
well, damn, that would be such a good idea. Like,
Yeah. So this guy fucking like 3 weeks, like just probably like 2 weeks ago, just ended up like, "Hey guys, I got the shit." Like, all right.
Fuck yeah.
So now, bro, like you literally just started a fucking revolution. Like we can do a podcast anywhere we want. And now that we have this shit, like we're already looking into like shit we can add on to this. So now like wireless mics, you know what I'm saying? Like
more stuff that we can do because that's kind of the thing that all of us do here. We're all artists in one shape or another. We come together, we talk about it, and then we go out and go into somebody else's circle.
Yeah.
And we take whatever is given to us in that session, like whatever we have here with you doing stuff for us. People are going to know about this place now. Now we're going to take all that knowledge and stuff that we've experienced here somewhere else and add it onto it. We're basically making a chain, man.
Yeah,
chain.
for real, dude.
Making a chain, and I love the unity. Honestly,
dude, it's dope. It's so dope. Like, just thinking about everything we can do, man. Like,
because you see so many people being petty out there, and you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking.
I can't name drop, but I want to. But that's so against our culture here. But
right.
let me tell you something.
It's completely opposite.
Let me tell you, goofball, something. I'm gonna use that word respectfully. Okay. The goofballs out here, y'all are side hopping now because. First off, it was, let me help this person, let me help that person, I got you. Now it's like, what do you got for me? You know what I'm saying?
What have you done for me lately?
What are you doing for me?
Right.
And you're trying to speak up to people like you're higher than them, when really, like, all you did was join a fucking club. Like, you literally found somebody that was already established and became part of that.
I wasn't diving that deep into. I was more.
I'm diving into
on
it.
a broader
I'm diving
sense.
into it because that's been brewing on my mind, and I feel like if I speak up on it, I will let it go.
Well, then let it go.
I just gotta
because
tell.
You're mad about nothing.
I just gotta say it. Like, it's just silly. It's just see.
It's silly that we're talking about.
It is. It's silly. We're
But the
talking
thing
about
is,
it.
hate. There's always gonna be that.
It's not the hate that bothers me. Like, I'm used to it, bro. I'm a fucking alcoholic. You know, I've had a lot of people hate me in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that it's just you portray to be this person that you're not. And at first it was like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Now it's just like, whatever. We're here, bro. It don't got nothing to do with me.
I was only using that in context to say that what we do here is positive and that we are willing and able to sacrifice to help another artist, another person, another whatever it is that you need to move forward. We're out here trying to find the resources.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're still looking for more. We're still looking for more.
And they're free. Like, we don't charge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't sit here and be like, oh, come on our show for X amount of dollars so you can get
Still
this.
going. Still
like,
at
fuck
it.
all that.
Still at
Fuck
it.
all that.
Like a bad hat.
I don't have time for those people to live in my headspace.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about them.
And the only reason why I bring it up is because I see it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
That's human nature, man.
Right.
All I know is, look, the fire that it makes me feel is just, it's bad for you guys. It's real bad for you guys because that just, we are on to some crazy shit here. Like, not to, release any fucking secrets, but like, we're on to some good shit. We have just like opened so many doors faster than expected.
I don't even know there's a secret. I don't know what secret.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got none. We got none. That's the thing.
Okay, I feel you.
Our doors are open.
I think we spent enough time on this.
Our doors are open.
I agree, 100%. In conclusion,
Come get with us.
Come get with us.
Come get with us. That's okay.
That's okay.
We ain't got time to think.
That's
about
okay
it
because when you
I
do want to,
that nigga. What the?
Good night.
Good night.
I pass the mic to Andy. I'm out.
And if you're a dope artist or a graffiti writer, come get with me here. Like Susie, choreographer, Josh over there. We're
Exactly.
Wait, who's Susie?
Susie is my homegirl right here.
She's been standing.
Yeah, right. Come on up to the table. You know, what I mean, is it? We went over. We could.
Oh damn! You just like.
What do you do?
Okay.
What do you do, Susie?
Well, I do interior decorative painting mostly. I do
Okay.
accent walls and stuff like that, but I started off as a graphic designer.
Okay.
And then now I'm segueing into painting.
Okay.
And
How do you know
Andy,
Andy? Yeah.
we met on Instagram.
Yeah, she makes sure I don't get lost. Make sure I remember
I'm
to
totally in love with
remember
his
to clean my
tight
place
fonts
before everyone
and
comes.
Style.
Yeah, he
Styler.
did
The
this.
styler.
This shit is.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
styler.
that's dope.
Yeah, it's fucking. He did a lot of good
Yeah,
shit for
so-
us.
Do you make sure he stays on track? Or?
Yeah, this weekend
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gone to
the
shit.
mother.
Okay.
Awesome.
Mother.
Awesome.
Making sure it's all legit.
No problem. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like we were saying, like this is a weird podcast, and we support artists, all types of art. So, and this is the first time we've actually had the opportunity to actually get in someone's space with art. So, it's a great experience. It's cool for us. Like, even though it's cool that other people get to see it, like being here is awesome. Like,
It's a different feel, bro.
Exactly.
Like you said, it's more free. We're not trapped in that little ass room.
but there's nothing wrong with that.
It's not, but it's
it
just
gives us
little.
more opportunity.
It's little, and there's nothing to look at. You know what I'm
You
saying?
just gonna burn all the bridges today, or what?
It's really
Right.
fun.
Just gonna burn all the
Yeah,
bridges.
this is like, it's like, man, like I would really like. I'm going to start looking for shit we can do now. Like now that it's like actually here and happening in front of my face, like bro, the doors are open, and I'm ready, man. Thank Andy.
Hey, thank you guys, man.
Andy,
Thank you
he
guys.
did this,
Andy.
bro.
Thank you
And I
guys.
think,
For real.
Kyle, were you heading to questions?
I did have some questions if
This
you guys
thing
want to roll
locked.
with them.
Oh yeah.
It can never be unlocked.
Let's go. Oh, I can't do it, bro. My glasses broke, bro. I'm blind as a bat.
There's
bro.
5
That's
today.
all
All right, we got 5. 5. We usually ask these people questions because they're high as a kite,
Mhm.
but you've been partying all night, so your mind's a little hazy. Let's see where you are. What superpower would you want if you could have any superpower in the world?
I'd probably teleport.
That is
Teleport.
the main
That is the
answer.
go-to.
Can we get okay? What
We might have to put
what
a
about
survey
the
out.
second one?
The second one? Fly, probably.
Okay,
dope.
that's a new one.
All
That'd
right,
be
I think
dope.
a lot is just transportation. Like,
But I mean,
so
it is a
instinct,
good one.
right?
It is a good one. You know, I mean,
I'm scared of heights.
you think about it, like we try to be in a lot of places at once.
I'd be hovering.
You could be anywhere.
I'd be hovering, but fast as fuck.
I'm still going with the puppet master thing. I'd have other motherfuckers
Mind control.
out doing what I needed to get done, and I'd sit at home and be
Yeah.
like this.
Hey, don't deal with that bad customer. Okay, got it. All right. Let's see. What weapon would you want for a zombie apocalypse? Excuse me.
Fire crossbow.
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 Fire crossbow
Okay.
or... Yeah, fire crossbow.
I like that.
That's a good
It's
one
keeping the
because you can
distance.
still make that, bro.
You can.
You can
That's
fucking
that's
build the thing or
unlimited
something.
ammo,
Unlimited ammo,
right
bro.
there, my bro.
Yeah, you can definitely whittle some new.
Yeah.
You gotta be a good shot though. Have you shot in the crossbow before?
A couple times. Zombie apocalypse, I figure if you
You know
can
how
do
we were
it.
talking, you learn shit when you need to
Yeah,
learn
that's
shit.
true.
You would learn that shit.
You'd be dead on too. Like,
Yeah, man.
my
I'll
life
tell you
that
what,
thing.
I'll
All right, I'm
that's
taking
one.
them out. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Favorite Saturday morning cartoon.
Man, you know, when I was a kid, I used to like, we never had cable growing up. My favorite was always, they used to have like Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman. Like, it wasn't like Justice League or anything.
No,
it
yeah,
was like straight
just-
Batman.
yeah.
Yeah, those are my favorite. Rocket Power, then.
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power is
dope.
Woogity, that's my
The
shit, dog.
classic, bro.
Hell yeah. All right. Do you believe in aliens?
Aliens, you know, yeah, I think they're out there somewhere. I think there's definitely something else. I mean, I don't dig too
I've
deep
never
into
read
that.
one artist that doesn't believe in aliens. It's
I'm
like,
sure they're
How could you
around
not?
there. I don't have a whole lot of a theory on them. But yeah, I hope they're out there.
you hope.
Yeah, let me see.
You hope.
Yeah, I hope they're out there.
Why?
Why not? Like
Why
that's
not?
that's
I
way
like that. Why
yes.
that's a way better life than I am.
That
That's pretty
that
sick.
seems like an artistic explosion if we got some aliens here.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah.
fucking takeover. Fucking-
Yeah.
Genocide. I don't
trying
know.
to-
I'm on the opposite end of this spectrum.
I'd rather be taken over by aliens or zombies?
I'm hoping on chill aliens.
Hoping, though. high hopes.
Aliens, yeah.
I mean, it's like fitty-fitty, right?
High hope.
Why are we to assume that the aliens are going to be mean? Why shouldn't we assume that they're going to be dope?
Because
There's
you
so many ways
should
to
always
die.
assume the worst.
If they were dope, they would have already came down and chilled and said, "What's good?"
Yeah.
Instead of trying to.
Well, why they waiting on
stick
killing us?
probes
Then?
in butts?
That's true.
Maybe they.
All right.
Maybe they just don't give a shit about us.
Nah, that's
Fucking
Maybe
losers.
there's
We're the lowest of the low on the totem pole.
Why are these fucking
genetics?
genetics even
That would
talking
be
about us
crazy.
right
Yeah, that's what.
That's probably what it is. We're just the lowest breed
We're like
of alien.
scum.
alien. Yeah.
Scum.
They
Oh,
just come here to
we
check
have
up
shit.
on us.
We don't wanna come
The
over
planet's
here.
still turning.
Look at
All
their
right.
atmosphere; it's so thin. Fucking losers.
God, we're weird.
Fucking
We're fucking
wacko.
weird.
Oh my god! All right. If you had a time machine, oh man, I was banging on the table. Sorry. When and where would you go?
Time machine. I'd probably go like the 60s or 70s. Probably 70s around there. Yeah. I'd want to go see the factory, Andy Warhol's factory.
All
For
right.
sure.
Oh, okay.
That'd be dope. When I was in college, that was kind of like my thing where I wanted to have like almost like a factory minus like as much drugs and like all the
Minus the heavy
crazy
drug
shit.
scene.
Yeah. That's funny 'cause all the
Can't
people I
blame
used
you
to
for
party
that.
with actually were like mutual friends with Jordan. I didn't even know until like a few weeks ago. But like when I was in college, I used to get to kick it with all them out on the west side, and we'd have parties and I'd be painting and stuff like that. That was dope.
Dang, so you're just always painting, huh?
Yeah, I was painting last night when
painting.
I was painting that last
Always
night.
painting.
Yeah.
What do you do for fun? I mean, painting is fun, but I mean, like, what do you do that's not painting for? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I used to play sport. I can play sports. I can play basketball and stuff like that. I'm too short, but
I kind of looked over at him like.
I'm like, look, you ain't balling.
like a smart, no, I don't ball like that. I don't ball
You
like
ain't
I
out
played
there.
basketball. I'm like,
You ain't out there, bro.
Hey man, I'm trying to think what I
I
can do.
tore
for
my
painting.
Achilles,
Like,
nigga, and I'm looking at
like
you
I
like,
really. No, like I don't play like that.
I'm
Like,
playing,
I can't. I
These
play
guys talking
baseball.
like they're like 7 foot tall.
Yeah, I know.
No, it wasn't the short thing. I was just like, this nigga balls.
But sometimes there be people like that.
I know.
They be looking like hella weird, and then they get on
Hella
weird. They
I
get
got
on
the
court.
weirdo.
They get on the court and they just start smashing people, bro. Like,
This weirdo ain't guarding me.
No, I can play like a little bit of sports. Like my daughters, I have kids. They have kids all the time, so there's only not very much time for me to.
Do your own thing.
So, even when I have my kids, though, we're always painting and shit. Like
but I guess that
love it,
counts.
too.
That's
Being with your kids, that
Yeah.
counts.
Oh, but we
You
don't.
guys are all doing something you love.
Yeah, even when I'm with them, though, I literally don't do anything with them really, other than just like art stuff. But it's more with them, so it's not like
How are they with that?
they're dope. They love it. They love it. Yeah, they do. They're both super artistic and creative. One's 11, one's 3. So they're both dope.
Oh yeah.
I like that, man. Well, seems to be about it.
Oh, is that all of them? Oh,
I
is that
thought
all?
there was more. I was
I just
getting
chopped it
into
down to
it.
5.
Oh, no, you're
We
good,
can have
man.
some more. We got some more.
No, go ahead and give them
man.
a sponsor. Go ahead and get to the sponsors.
Yeah. I like to start out. We'll start with marijuana evaluations. We actually did get my homegirl went through over there the other day. She said
Okay.
that it was a good atmosphere, real chill.
Did they give her a good deal?
I didn't ask her the price. I
Okay.
should ask her.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna ask her and have that information. We could post it on our page because I don't think she had records.
Okay.
So we'll get
Gotcha.
that information out to you guys. But anyone looking for a medical card, head over to Marijuana Evaluations. They're on 18th Avenue in Camelback. Let them know that the hippie sent you on over. They'll go ahead and give you the best price in town. I'm telling you. Once you get the med card, you can slide on out to the far, far west side, all the way out there, Valley of the Sun. Take your med card. Tell them the hippie sent you, get you a free pre-roll with purchase on top of their first patient special, which is 35% off the entire store. Free medical jar, 1 free pre-roll, and of course, the Hippie Live free roll. They also just started the express checkout. If you want, you can order online and make sure your shit is ready to go as soon as you get there. No waiting in line. And from experience, them lines get pretty long. Even though they're way the fuck out there, their fans and clientele are very, very strong, heavy out there. So I'm telling you right now, take advantage of that. Every Friday they offer 10% off. I believe it's after 2 p.m. So And then make sure anybody and everybody out there that is trying to cop their hippie life gear, you do not have to shop online anymore. We have officially made it into the store. We are at Blazed Wear Co., 5613 West Glendale Avenue. That is in the heart of Glendale, downtown. It doesn't get any better than that. That's my home city. That's Jay's home city. And now we're going to make Kyle's home city. So,
Unofficial.
head over there. They don't only just do t-shirts. They do any graphical, like any graphic shit that you need. They can do it. Stickers, banners, I'm pretty sure. Shoes. I've seen seat covers, fucking backpacks, business cards. They do everything, anything. And if you do have a dope ass brand, they will slide your shit into the shop. So head over there, talk to them. Andy, I suggest, bro, you go over there. They're looking for somebody to fuck their wall up, like, real nice.
I'm down.
And so are we, actually.
We're actually looking for
you told me about that.
We just got the office over there in Avondale. So whenever you're free, I mean, he's planning on being there almost every day.
Yeah, I'm pretty
from
much
9 to 5.
every day.
So you can go check it out. I've already got some ideas cooking, but they pretty much gave us all the leeway and said that all we had to do was just tell them what we were gonna do, and it's all good. So
it's kind of like this in a sense. Which just goes back to what I was saying. Like
this minus like all the rooms though, but the upstairs.
Well, I mean, just like how it works, because it's
factory.
People come together and contribute.
Yes.
And everybody just uses what everybody else has and just goes off of each other, and it's completely free.
We'll probably be starting some Madden tournaments, dude. We can do some shit there. Like, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, like Jay said, man, we've really been making these moves and just building these bridges, and they're gonna benefit every single one of you, not just us, but all of us. So just keep riding with us, guys. We appreciate everything you've done.
If Jay doesn't burn them all down before they're built.
I'm burning
every bridge.
I'm burning one fucking bridge. And we ain't never building it back. I don't care.
All right.
You guys can be mad at me.
I'll rock with you.
You guys can be mad at me for that.
Did you see this guy that just walked in right now?
Yeah. Let's see.
So that's Mario Garcia. He does the Arabic calligraphy. I was up on the wall next to my stuff. Let's let him introduce himself, and then Alas over here sitting down on the couch.
Yeah.
They're both artists that were highly featured in this one. Alas has been with me. There's been days where getting this show ready, like he's been here till like 4 a.m. some days, like just painting, and I'm sleeping because I have to work in the morning, and he's here working, getting shit ready while I hey Mario.
What's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Hey, this is Mario Garcia, guys.
Name's Jordan, young hippie on there. That's Kyle.
Tell them a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, man, we're the podcast. Let our listeners know what you do, brother. Okay. No, you're not on camera, bro. You're just talking, man.
It's like I'm not ready. Like,
it's not a big speech, bro.
I do Arabic calligraphy. Okay. So I just play with Arabic letters and make my own version of the shapes, and then turn them into whatever, portraits or mandalas or just any figure.
This guy's downplaying it, so I know it's absolutely ridiculously sick.
That's why I pulled out my phone right away.
Hands are in his pocket while he's talking about it.
No, don't put me on camera, bro.
No, that's why I pulled out my phone. So like, this guy does.
What the fuck, bro? No.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, man, I just do Arabic.
That's big as fuck.
Yeah,
that's why I pulled out my phone. I'm like, oh, this again. Come on,
bro.
This is what he does.
Tell the people where they can see this at. What is your Instagram?
You can find me on QLM Designs or QLMDesigns.com, Instagram, or the website. That's
every time, bro. Every time someone comes in here, like, I just do this little art thing. I mean, it's kind of whatever. I mean, I do it when I'm not working, and then their shit, it's fucking dope. It's crazy. Same thing with Modest Raw, right? Yeah, we just kind of make music, and then
meditate all day.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'll be extra. Okay. And also got a little exhibit at the Phoenix Art Museum.
I'm leaving.
Keep going, bro. Keep going.
And it's free to check out every day until May 26th is when it's out, and then.
Oh, so you're in the art museum then?
Yeah. Well, it's not like that. So it's called the Wolfswinkle Education Center. So there's like a library there.
Still, that's a serious amount of time.
They have like a mini gallery that they just let me fill up with whatever.
Yeah, they just let me do whatever the hell I want.
That is
I just do this art. I quit my job in October, and I just took that leap of faith.
Just this October.
It's been working out.
And it's just been working out. I just trust in.
That's awesome.
That's an artist, bro.
You know what I mean? And like the month after I quit is when they reached out to me. So like, but it's so crazy because 2 weeks before that, like I always have to tell this story. 2 weeks before that, fresh out of my job, doing this art stuff full time, not knowing how I'm gonna make it work. I go into the art museum I picked up one of my friends and I'm like, let's go to the art museum, see if we can get a name or an email address or just some kind of information.
Something.
Because me and my buddy, we both do like Islamic art.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe we could get involved in some way. I do live painting, so I figured I could probably use that to my advantage. Mm-hmm. So I go in there, we didn't get any information. Nothing. But then literally 2 weeks later, I get a message on Instagram from them reaching out to me about possibly coming in for a meeting.
That's awesome.
It was crazy. Like, who the hell do I think I am going into the Phoenix Art Museum? New artist in Phoenix,
right.
So it's like it shows me something that almost doesn't even have anything to do with me. It's like if you put that out there, if you just show up, you just walk
exactly.
It shows your drive, bro.
Exactly, and that's what the universe or God or whatever you believe in is gonna.
That's why I haven't got hired at the Wigwam yet, because I have not walked in there, and that's exactly what this lady told me, bro. She was like, just go in there.
As if you're ready.
Stop sending your resume and just go.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know who you are. They're just looking at you on paper. You're a freaking nice young man. And I'm like, old lady, you're tripping. I'm a dickhead.
Even in the day that we live in, still person-to-person interaction.
Yeah.
It still cannot be
so much faster.
Cannot be beat.
And if you have intention, if you actually feel like you have what it takes, people are gonna feel that on an energetic level.
Yeah.
That confidence, that readiness is gonna radiate out of you, and then you're just gonna be the right fit.
So, question: that's your room over there? At the museum. I'm sorry. At the museum, that's your little area.
Yeah.
Man, we should shoot a podcast there. Get your shit all over the freaking TV, bro. Not TV, but computer screen. Phone screen, whatever. But that would be lit.
That's awesome.
This guy's the one that. Sorry.
No, go ahead, bro. I was just gonna say I think that would be lit. I was gonna repeat myself because I'm just mind blown. That work is amazing, man.
He's the one that actually got me in the Unexpected Art Gallery on Monday nights for Mural Mondays. He invited me down there one night, and I was like, and I lived in Mesa at the time, so I go home, get all my spray cans, or run over to Trill on 26th and Indian School, grab some cans, and then go to Unexpected and start practicing there.
Yeah, found Andy on Instagram.
Yeah,
I saw his letter work, and I'm like,
Instagram is the
it is.
The first time I got any of my pictures put up anywhere was a dude I met on Instagram. The first band I ever shot was some dude that reached out to me on Instagram. The first art show I was ever in was somebody reached out to me on Instagram. That's the place, man.
Yeah.
Especially for art.
Because it's all visual. It's all visual.
And it bypasses all the rants and all the other bullshit that people
all the other bullshit.
It just gets right to the point. You don't even have to read the caption to see what's going on.
No.
It's just direct.
You don't even have to write a caption.
If all you do is post memes, you get blocked. By me, at least.
Yeah, I found Andy. I saw his work on Instagram, and I'm like, what the hell? I've seen people, in other parts of the country and the world do my type of art, and similar to his type, the cursive lettering and whatnot. But I haven't seen anybody out here doing that as their primary thing.
Yeah.
And he's constantly perfecting it, and I'm constantly seeing something new every Monday when it comes out. So, when I saw his work, I'm like, dude, you need to get your ass down here. And, you know what I mean? Hit up some.
How long does it take you guys to do something like that? A couple days?
No, not even. We knocked out in a night. It depends on what it
night
is.
we can get done.
You could do something like that.
So,
that was on that wall in one.
That
day.
one actually I did in a day. The one that he showed you, that was at a festival.
Me and the last have boards outside. We were gonna knock a couple out.
That's crazy. That is absolutely insane.
But that's you're getting to that point where we can get it done that fast. It used to be. Yeah.
Take a while.
Yeah.
So this one right here. This one's 8 feet. This one's at Unexpected Art Gallery.
I gotta see this.
This one took me like 9 hours.
That took you 9. Like, hey guys, if you were to see this
But I
thing,
do it all by brush, so that's also.
wow.
yeah, even more amazing. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's
just
crazy.
brush.
That's crazy.
That's fuck, man. Makes me feel like I need to start fucking stepping up my.
Hey man,
cake
that
game.
cake stuff. I'll tell you what. I tried to make a cake one time for my who was it? My daughter. We were gonna make one for her mom for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Didn't
nah,
work out.
So you're making
nah,
cakes?
it was from a box.
He's a pastry chef,
It
bro.
was from a box
I'm a
too.
baker.
Hey,
It was a
that's
nightmare.
Baker in all aspects of the word.
No, he makes dope
She
shit.
makes some fire stuff, bro. But I guess as a whole, I mean, we were actually just wrapping up. But so I'll go ahead and do that. I mean,
Yeah, we'll still be here, man.
this has been like an awesome experience, you
Yeah.
know, just to be in a room with so many different artists and just to hear how everybody's so different but so the same at the same
Yeah.
time.
It's not a
And-
musical artist fucking scene either. It's different. Like,
Right.
I'm so used to us
Right.
being at album release parties or shows and shit where we gotta be on our feet and everything's so fast paced and it's shaking
Yeah.
hands and fucking making sure you're comfortable. That's me.
And I guess to close my thing out, I want to touch on something that he said with him, like having to just figure it out. You know, like
Yeah.
as an artist, like you, and I'm at that point where I'm at right now, where it's like when you make a commitment to put your time into it and to get serious about it. That's really when things are going to start happening for you. Not the stuff that you do before, because that time is for you to grow, for you to learn, for you to figure out what it is that you fucking do. Like, what's your niche? What's your expertise? But when you get serious and start saying, hey, I actually want to dedicate my time, my energy into it, that's when stuff will start to move. That's when people will start looking at you. That's when you'll start going into places. Like, and people will be like, what's that? What are you wearing? Oh, this is my hippie life shirt. Where you drop business cards off? What is that? What do you do? What are you doing? Oh, this is my podcast. Or you walk into an art gallery. Well, what do you do? Like, I do art. You know what I mean? You're in those spaces consistently, and you take your work serious as if it was actual work, but you love doing it. So, as an artist, I'm just saying, like, if you're listening to this and you think you perfected your craft, but you'll never be perfect, right? But if you think you're at the point to where you need to move forward, get serious about it and put that time in that you're watching fucking TV or doing some bullshit, and put that into your art. Put that into your art.
I sure did. I had to cut my 2K time in half just to start baking more. It's paid off, bro. You can see it. I like my results. They're fucking mind-blowing right now. And the fact now that I'm getting comfortable to start playing around with shit and, like, tweak recipes, like, oh, man, that's crazy. So
let's rock it with some shout-outs, bro.
Shout out? I'll go first. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Shout out to Blaze Bear for giving us the opportunity to put our merch in the store and show it off to the world. Well, just Glendale, but whatever, you get it. But you know what I'm saying? Just giving us that opportunity, believing in us, believing in our brand, and I promise you we will not disappoint. And I know our hippies won't disappoint either. We've already had a lot of feedback. We got just crazy shit coming, I'm telling you. Shout out to my team for real, man, for keeping me sane, because I don't know what I'd do without y'all niggas for real. You know what I'm saying? I'll be losing my shit. You know
Buy
what
the
I'm saying?
gray crop top instead of
Yeah.
the black one. Instead of the black one.
Obviously, gray would have been tight. The gray crop top would have been tight.
But the black one, look
The
at
black
that, bro.
is sick, but
That's clean.
Either or,
That's
though, right?
clean.
Either or.
That's clean, bro.
Either way, I might go buy a gray crop top on the way, honestly.
If you were to walk into the store and pick the gray or the black, you would go with the black, bro. I promise you.
I don't know, because that...
I would probably go with the black, but I wouldn't be against the gray.
Right,
I might
right.
stab
And that's what
both
I
of
was.
them
And
if I could get a deal.
and that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like the grays.
No, the
oh,
black-
so
Like, they only got gray left. I ain't mad at it, but man, I wish they had the
I
They,
wish they
we
had
put
the
it on
black
that blue
one,
royal blue one. It's
Is it
clean?
fire. It pops, bro. So 420, I think we'll do it. I'm comfortable with that. In the meantime, we got those. I'll probably take some home and drop some off at Blaze. We got the hats. Shout out to Andy for really opening the doors, letting us do whatever we want in here as far as getting comfortable, man. This shit's amazing. Like, I can't wait to do something like this again here, and definitely can't wait to get you over to our spot,
Hell yeah.
HQ, let you do your thing in there, man, and it's just nowhere but up from here. That's. Oh, go ahead.
That's like second time. I thought you were gonna stop right there.
No, go ahead, man. You're good. You're good.
I gotta get a shout out to the artists that helped me out with this, because I like Susie. Susie helped out a ton. Mario, seriographer Josh down there in the other room, he helped me out a ton. And then the other Josh, the SCB crew, they were here. There was one day where Friday, I had to go pick up my daughter in Central Phoenix, and I was coming from Tempe to work. I came, just unlocked the place, and because they weren't here yet, and I went to go pick her up. So then they came and started setting up without me. It's a lot of the artists that were here helped me out a ton.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to set up any of this stuff, and this weekend was pretty dope. So definitely would have worked out. So.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and shout out you again, Andy, you Mario. Shout out to Susie over there as well. You know, I mean, shout out to just artists. Period. You know, a lot of people don't get to do what they love or get to do what they want to do, and
or have the balls to do it.
I'm gonna say have the courage to do it, man. Have the courage to do it, because there's no better feeling, regardless of whatever's going on in your life. If you can go back to your escape, whether that's music, calligraphy, your spray painting, baking, photography, do that, man. Because I mean, every day. You're dying, bro. Every day you're dying. No, it's true. It's real though. It's real. It's real though. It's real though. So you want to make the most out of the time that you do have, and do something you love.
Why wait till you're 55?
Yeah, why wait till you're
I'm
fucking
going
55?
skydiving tomorrow, motherfucker.
I'm not saying put your life on the line.
Nigga, I will never go skydiving. Fuck, I can't even get in a plane, bro. I'm a fucking coward.
I won't do the skydiving, but I'll do the.
I've been
I'll
thinking
jump
about.
out of a plane.
I ain't
I've
gonna
never
lie.
done it, but I want to try it.
I've really been thinking about
That's what
like
white people should.
taking a flight somewhere,
yeah,
but man, back when I was drinking, I was all for it. But now I'm just like,
You ain't flown nowhere in a plane?
I have.
Drunk.
But you don't want to.
No, I wasn't drunk. But I was a child.
But you
Oh, you were a
don't-
kid.
But right now,
It was
you wouldn't want
it
to.
wasn't my choice. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
And you wouldn't sign up to do it right now.
No.
Right.
But you like rides, like amusement park rides and shit?
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
fuck with them.
I don't know why you
Yeah, I
don't.
don't fuck with those either.
I don't mind heights. I'll do
I
heights.
fuck with.
I'll do heights all day. But amusement park rides?
Nah,
I like
man.
a little turbulence in my flight. Make me feel like I'm at the music
Fuck.
park.
Yeah, right, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's coming to an end and hoping that I've done enough.
Yeah.
man.
That's what I can't
Where
take.
I'm supposed to go next.
Bro, that turbulence, bro, I died. Y'all should have seen me one time, bro. I was panicking, bro. Like, oh yeah. I think I'd have to do a whole gram dab
Is your camera?
to you know what I'm saying,
My
take a
girlfriend has
plane
it.
ride. Maybe unless it was like
80.
Vegas or something, but
It's called
still.
80.
I'd rather fucking drive, take some smoking breaks in between, get some scenery, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Pioneer
All
shit.
right. Well, I just want to shout out first and foremost all the listeners,
Hell yeah.
because honestly, that's why we keep doing this every week. And I definitely want to shout out all the artists here today, as well as all the artists we've talked to, worked with, and will continue to work with, because honestly, that to me, the reason I do this is for the art scene, to help the art scene in any aspect we can. Shout out to Blazeware, and
Shout out to your dog, bro.
You serious?
shout out to the ventilation mask.
Shout out to your dog, bro.
Oh, and shout out to Callie. Callie chased off the Jehovah's Witnesses this morning, so
Nice,
shout out
nice.
to Callie.
That's the real hero.
That's the real hero.
Not all heroes wear capes, but they have fur. This has been the hit.
So yeah, that's it, man.
You want to shout anybody out, Mario?
All right,
bro.
shout out.
Shout somebody
Give somebody
out.
some love.
You got
Yourself? No.
Shout out to all of us. Shout out to anybody doing what they love.
Word.
And shout out to the peacemakers in the world.
That's us, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Once again, Hippie Life Podcast, episode 21.
We don't know.
21, 20. We in the 20s.
It'll be
that's
whatever
all
it
that
is when we post
Whatever it is,
It's up
whatever
there.
it is, it is what it is.
Just listen to
Like
it.
I said at the beginning, we are the bakery.
We
and
are the bakery.
We are out.
We out.
We go.
Yeah.